Some people call it a snake, but it's actually a lizard. So we've come to the camping spot. Here's Gary's camp, bushcraft thing. It got a bit trashed, I think. He hasn't been here for a while. Yeah, it had a fireplace and everything, but it's got trashed. It's annoying. Well, it looks pretty cool. Well, obviously it was a lot better. And we're camping over here. I've got my Dutch Army bivy and a British Army basha. Just starting to set up. Grab my basha, obviously in there. Gary's over there. He's going old school, just a sleeping bag on the ground. So yeah, he's going there. We're going to clear a spot for a fire. And before anyone moans, we've got permission to do this. So,
yes, this is private land.
Yeah, private land. So anyway, still got to respect the land, as everyone should. So I'll go have my bivy in there. They haven't planted the trees in the right places, so I'm going to put a stake here, I think, to tie the end of that out to, and another one in there. So you could laugh at me doing that. So all pretty much set up. The British Army basha. I had to do a few mods. This particular basha I haven't actually used before. Got it next to nothing, and I had a couple of holes there, as you can see. And I put duct tape on it. So I don't know if it's actually waterproof, but hey ho. Got the Dutch Army bivy. This is waterproof. I had this out without a shower before in the rain, and I've been alright, but there is a slight gap where the sips meet at the bottom, and yeah, the sip came away from the material, that's why I had to do that. Oh, I've got a, I don't know if I bother actually, there is a line that I can peg out to tighten everything up. The usual stuff, I'm not really going. Sleeping bag, TSB, liner, pillow, helium, and this time I was using my Vegeta self-inflating mat, and it's in reflective film. The Vegeta I haven't used for several years now, but I found it in storage, and I thought I'd go use it. Last time I used it, it had a puncture and I patched it up, but I haven't used it since. And being my beautiful height, I could get away with screwing my bag up and putting it at the bottom there, so there's no putting my bag on the side or anything. Plus when it's all zipped up and that helps to raise the material makes it even better. And also with the Vegeta self-inflating mat thing, I'll find out tonight if it's still got a puncture. I repaired it like twice. It's lower than my blow-up mat, so I've got a bit more sort of facial room sort of thing, not so closed in, which gives a little bit more air, which gives a bit more warmth basically. But yeah, Gary's over there. Hello. Hello. Real basic, I like his style, proper old school. Little bash.
Sleeping bag.
Yeah, shelter, sleeping bag, yeah. Well, mine's pretty much shelter and sleeping bag, but I've got the bivy as well. Oh, here's my other bits. Cup. This is my dinner tonight. Homestead farm, pork meatballs and pasta. Coffee, a torch, la-di-da-di. Oh, I bought my little meth stove. That's a little bit of fuel, whatnot. So yeah, we're in this private woodland. The only trouble is it does go alongside of a public woodland, so you get loads of lovely little children that like to come up and make a mess. But yeah, pretty cool. Right, it's getting on a bit. It's about 8:15 and we've got the fire pit thing here, as you can see. Gary's just prepping the wood. We're going to make a little fire, get the embers glowing and do a bit of cooking.
Right, I'll let you light away.
Night match use, I don't know why. There we go.
Yeah, I'll put some of that silver birch bark all the way through. And there is quite a lump in the middle there of that firelight and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should work.
Bit windy tonight as well, that brings temperature down.
Yeah.
Christy. Yeah, try one of these cold Kenko coffees where you just add water. Cold coffee. It's actually alright.
Is it?
Yeah. So I had it once before, but I think I put too much water with it. Good old Gary. Oh, he's got some proper bacon.
Straight from the butcher's.
Butcher's job. If you want to be fed well, come with Gary.
Oh, I do like the food.
This is a different company I haven't heard of. Homestead Farm.
Alright.
One I had the other night was a sausage casserole.
Oh, I bet that was nice.
It was gorgeous. So
I love
tasty.
casserole.
So this meatballs and pasta one. Big.
Right, would that bacon be done enough for you, sir?
Oh yes, darling.
Yes? Right, if you'd like to come and select a roll, my hands are clean. They are.
Yeah, that do.
Right. Yeah, I think you might need to put a bit of music over that bit.
Cool, yeah. It's nice to be able to joke about things like that. And then crying.
Yeah. I'm gonna brush your cup then, to be honest.
No. Not that loud, is it?
No.
Speed bikes or something like that. Like the other night, kept up all night. You can't change gear or something.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't matter how big the woodland is, that travels right through your bloody skull.
So we go for the hazel.
Oh, that's bloody nice. Oh, Gary's making a bit of a spear. We were going hunting for buffaloes.
Bacon.
Oh, bacon buffaloes. So
You know, you strip the bark off.
Yeah.
Until you get to the white wood underneath.
So get rid of the stuff that contains bacteria and all that
basically get rid of the bacteria. And then, I mean, me personally, once I've taken the bark off in the area that I'm going to use, I normally just give it a quick blanch over the fire.
Oh yeah, just harden it up and stuff.
One, it hardens it up, and two, it stops, I know it sounds weird, but it actually stops the meat from sticking to the wood.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it works, but...
I guess where it hardens it up, so it's more sort of slippery, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because at the moment that still feels quite damp.
Yeah, so it probably grips on that. Yeah, so...
and it obviously kills off any other bacteria that's left on there.
Yeah. So he's going to put the bacon on that because it's quite thick bacon, and it's a bit more clever. So we went rummaging around in the woods. We went forking in the woods. And we got 2 forks. Forking lovely. Well, that's another thing. If I had that pot handle thing, the wire thing, could have clicked on there, adjust it, lift it, and you have more of a surface to
Yeah.
whatever you need on. So it took a bit of time.
We're not quite sure why. There's plenty of heat coming out of there.
Right, the old meatballs. Bit of hot water, I'll use that for coffee maybe.
Yeah, so I brought plenty of coffee with us, so if you wanted one.
Meatballs and pasta. No, that's the proper way of doing it. I want to try beef jerky sometimes. So
Yeah.
we'll do it like a little fire like that, and then we'll do like a little teepee formation around it, don't I? I've seen them put like moss on it and stuff, like a natural teepee thing, and hang bits of meat up.
Yeah, it definitely looks like something I'd like to give it a go.
Yeah. It smells spicy.
It does smell spicy, I can smell it from here.
Into the Wild is based on a true story. A guy was on a mission to go to Alaska.
All right.
And he died in a bus. Remember hearing about any of that?
It rings a bell vaguely, yeah.
Well, he was come from like a wealthy family and everything.
Right.
And he had a load of money given to him and gave it all away to charity. I quite like it. He gave everything up. He passed all his degrees and he could have done really well, but he just literally gave everything up.
Wait till it hammers off.
Getting in trouble.
Right, yeah, use that fork and dig it out.
Fork?
Yeah. Fork off, be knife or a spoon off.
Ah.
Take both on the other two.
Oh, alright. Thank you, darling.
Right.
Just calling John.
I get called a lot worse, don't worry about that.
Lovely jubbly. It's like a jellyfish. Hello? Look at this, people. Go camping with Gary. Bacon bun and a cider. Mixed fruit. Scandinavian style cider. Scandinavian. A word cider, yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like that Brothers one, but it's a bit cheaper.
Oh,
And it's Lidl's.
Socks math. Well, it tastes like socks.
Yeah.
Cheers, matey.
Clink,
Clink.
Bottoms up and all that.
Well, yeah.
Oh well, burnt it a little bit, but adds to the flavour, doesn't it?
I actually like a bit burnt bacon. As you can see, the fire's dying down now. It's what's the time? Jeez, it's like 10 to 3 in the morning. Staying up, chatting away. We just saw a couple of bats, so best go to bed. So I say good night, and I'll see you in the morning. Kind of cool that brick sort of over the years rounded off a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting to know where they come from.
No idea, but they're all dotted all the way up. There's loads of them.
Well, you're making good TV for me, thank you.
I'll probably get a few comments about my cooking. I don't claim to be a master chef, but I've never given anyone food poisoning. So, I can't be that bad.
Well, bacon's quite easy to cook, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone nice and brown. Right, so you have a choice. You can have 2 pieces in one bun, or you can have 1 in each.
Oh dear.
So would you like 2 buns or 1 bun?
I've got no.
Oh, get in there.
Just told.
Yes.
All packed away. This is where I had my bivvy. Between that tree and that tree. Just scratch the ground about, move twigs about, whatnot. Leave no trace as always. Scratch the ground about here. This is where we had fire. Gary actually cut out the top layer of the soil before we started fire yesterday, and we put it back on well and truly out, soaked with water and whatnot. Gary's stuff packed away, so that's another one done. Thanks again, thanks for bringing me here, mate.
That's all right.
Here's
You're welcome.
another good camp. I really enjoyed that. My shoes bag, litter bag. Always, as you know, take your litter away with you. There you go. So, I say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.